Team USA is not worried about the marketing. That is not Team USA's mission right now.
You're not worried
Team
about
USA
gold.
is trying to get a gold medal.
I'm not going to mention his name, but I had somebody that's well-renowned in this business, in this journalism business, use the word tragic. Andrea, he used the word tragic to describe what you're expressing. There is an absence in what you're saying of the big picture. You went on a soliloquy just minutes ago talking about how you're not willing to compromise your integrity. Nobody is talking about individuals compromising their integrity. We don't have to go there. I'm not compromising my integrity. Shanae isn't, you ain't, Shannon ain't, nobody. That's not what this subject is about. This is about history and what history has shown us and our willingness to open our eyes and pay attention to the reality, not to utopia, not to what we want something to be, but what it actually is. You lose me, Shanae loses me, and any human being is going to lose me when we're literally focusing on the content or the quality of a roster without bringing up the fact that one individual, a two-time champion, a national champion on the collegiate level, one of the greatest players to ever play in NBA history by the name of Isaiah Thomas, was left off the original Dream Team. Isaiah Thomas. You've got to be kidding me. It was a travesty what they did to him. They put John Stockton on the squad. I know he's a Hall of Famer. I know Isaiah introduced him. I know they're buddies. But that was highway robbery. Anybody with two eyes that watch the NBA knows that is one of the biggest crimes in the history of Olympic competition. There is no reason why Isaiah Thomas should not have been on that, off of that team outside of certain players not wanting him on there. My point is this. It was still done. Why? Because as Shannon highlighted, the ultimate appeasement was aimed in the direction of another brother by the name of Michael Jordan. It's how it goes. Then we go on to acknowledge there are many others who didn't do enough of a job of promoting the WNBA. You know why we didn't do a better job of promoting the WNBA? Because the numbers, the eyeballs, the interest, the sizzle, the headlines were not there. No one cared. The public didn't care. And so now you have somebody, that has the world caring, and you say to her, well, you know what? We want to make purely basketball decisions. It's the right thing to do, and we got to be worried about how other people are going to feel. But you're still complaining about the max salary being $250,000. You're still complaining about the absence of eyeballs. You're still complaining about the lack of headlines and notoriety and pub and cachet. You're complaining about all of these things. And the one person who has proven they can alleviate that concern, that could ultimately serve to benefit the better whole, now we want to sit up there and get all altruistic and stuff and talking about, hey, it's about the sanctity of the game and the level of competition. You're going to win by 30 without her, just like you'd win by 30 with her. It don't make a difference. You make the call because of the betterment of the whole in the end. That is not compromising your integrity. That is business.
Facts.
And y'all are going to find that out.
Stephen A was cooking, bro. I don't even need to say nothing. I want to hear the response to that. Like, how can you refute that? Like, if the goal is to get the world to give a fuck about the WNBA or the Olympic team for that matter, if that's the goal, then what the fuck are you doing? It's like crying wolf. This whole time, everybody been crying about women needing to get higher pay and ratings and better advertisements and butts in the seats and the world giving a fuck. And like he said, you got the prime opportunity to capitalize off that shit like a motherfucker. Because this girl brings a tidal wave of attention to the WNBA. Like, she goddamn single-handedly flipped this motherfucker upside down, bro. I know they want to talk about Angel Reese and whomever nah, bro. No, y'all can have that, bro. Clarke is the motherfucking messiah in this bitch right now, bro. So every goddamn record it is, bro. But that's irrelevant to her accomplishments. The fact of the matter is that the world is paying attention to her, regardless of why or what she's done. And for the WNBA to do this or Women's USA Basketball to do this. It makes no sense. Women are women's worst enemy, and they continue to be so as far as this WNBA shit. So like when the way I've been moving, especially after this shit, bro, I don't want to hear nobody crying about nothing. I have no reason to cry about anything at this point, bro, because women's NBA has been rocking. But personally, for me, I don't foresee that shit being able to maintain this notoriety and attention indefinitely, bro, because y'all don't know how to fucking handle it, bro. Y'all got the golden child sent to y'all, bro. The stars aligned right. The stars have aligned right for y'all to really do damage and turn this motherfucker the fuck up. And y'all gonna do some bullshit like this. Why? To another golden medal? Fuck the golden medal, bro. Fuck the golden medal. That's what y'all want. Fuck it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Put Caitlyn ass on that goddamn team. Give her the fucking minutes. Give her the attention. Give her the exposure. And that puts money in everybody else's pockets. That puts everybody else in the motherfucking mountaintop. But nah, y'all out here acting catty than the motherfucker, bro. But I want to see a response to that. And what's Shawty's name? I seen another girl going viral talking shit to Stephen A. What's Monica McNuts? I want to see what she say. What she got to say about all this, bro. Something that makes sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
You just highlighted 7 straight gold medals. Oh my God. We're really worried that they're not going to get an 8th. Oh, we really worried. I mean, we got to make sure that spots 1 through 12, every
it's such a whack ass business move. I know I'm here to hear Shawty talk, but it's such a whack ass business move because women's basketball is not just about the fucking sport. It's about views. And if no one's watching, if no one gives a fuck, then what is the point to do it? I mean, that's kind of like how it's been thus far. Y'all just playing because y'all love it and shit, right? Y'all gonna literally burn yourself out and continue depending upon the NBA to finance y'all's passions and loves, bro. It's like it's leading to a dead end wall. It doesn't provide any value. Now you have an opportunity to pump value into it, and you just it ain't. Fuck that. Fuck that. We got too much pride. We've been doing this shit too fucking long. We need the best of the best of the best out here. Nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. I don't give a fuck if this bitch was the worst type of motherfucker ever. Bad attitude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hate playing with her and all types of shit. If the world wants to see her, given this particular instance where in the WNBA has been crying for this amount of attention for decades at this point, y'all better put her on that goddamn court. Because it ain't about what the fuck y'all want. It's about what the fuck the audience wants to see. Y'all crying wolf. Crying wolf. Been crying. Well, we need equal pay. We need to be paid more. No one gives a fuck. We need to have more advertisements. We need to do shit to get the world. But Caitlin Clarke, pull up. Everything y'all been asking for has just manifested in this little white girl, bro. Killing. No. We're not going to put her on the team, bro, because she ain't good enough. All right, well, I don't want to hear y'all cry ever again, bro.
Because it's pivotal, Shannon. I don't know if you noticed, Shannon, it's pivotal. I mean, they won 7 straight. They might not get 8. They might not get 8. Stop it.
Facts.
You know good and damn well with or without Caitlin Clarke, they going to probably win the gold again. That's not what this conversation is about.
Even if they don't, it does not matter.
This is about what I will personally label the idiocy of Team USA women's basketball. How dare you make this decision? It's stupid.
Facts.
It compromises what your ultimate goal is, which is to elevate the WNBA brand. How could you be that idiotic and not make that call when throughout history, Team USA has been in part about marketing? It's dumb.
It's fuck.
Period.
She doesn't belong on the Olympic team. She hasn't deserved to be on the Olympic team. She's not as good as 20 American women who can be on that team, probably 25. And I'm tired of people, including my dear friends Christine Brennan and Stephen A. Smith, saying, well, she can grow the game. The point is not to grow the game. The point is to win the game.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter if you win and nobody's watching. If ain't nobody watching, who gives a fuck if you won? Just like it's been thus far. That's why y'all find yourself in a position y'all are in right now. He said they ran off 7 gold medals. I wonder how many people knew about that shit. Did you know that they won 7 straight? So it don't fucking matter how good y'all are if nobody knows that y'all are good because nobody's fucking watching.
All right, so those are about 180-degree opposite opinions from two people who know what they're talking about, right, and happen to be very, very good friends. So Legler is here, but Monica, you're the first person I come to on this. It is a simple question. I'm sure the answer isn't as simple. Was it the right decision not to put Caitlin Clarke on the Olympic team?
I'm okay with it. I think it was fine. But I will say, of all of the conversations around Caitlin Clarke, this was probably the first where I'm like, all right, I can legitimately see both sides. And it's very simple. Is your goal a marketing opportunity, or is your goal acknowledging the merit and the opportunity of a lifetime for whoever you deem to be player 10, 11, 12 on this roster to achieve a goal that they have also worked incredibly hard for? I understand the passion that has been provoked in this one, but when you look at Team USA, at women's basketball, they've had a following internationally. Is there an opportunity to make it bigger? Sure. Would it exceed the numbers we saw in 1996 that led to the birth of the WNBA? I'm not sure. That viewership was in the 20 mil range as well. So this, to me, you defer to Caitlin, who has said it's the most difficult team to make. It's a goal of mine eventually. She's okay. And so I do not think that this was a missed opportunity. There have been bigger misses as far as Team USA women's basketball is concerned in terms of players that actually had the talent and had the merit and earned a right to be on those teams. I don't think that this one is a big deal. She's going to have plenty of opportunity to be on the Olympic team.
I think you have identified.
But it ain't about her. It ain't about her opportunity. It's about the WNBA's opportunity, bro. That is the elephant in the room. Who gives a fuck about what happened in the past and comparing it to the 96 team, 20 million views, international follower? I don't give a fuck none of that shit. I don't give a damn what type of views they was getting 20 years ago. It's not anywhere close to the amount of fucking attention that this girl's garnering right now, bro. Especially in the day and age of social media, bro. Everything would be magnified exponentially, and y'all are missing a pivotal moment to do so since it's such a brand new baby, man. Olympics is a business. WNBA is a business, regardless of how the fuck y'all view it. It's a business. And the WNBA is booming right now because of Caitlin Clarke. Y'all keep doing this dumb shit, it's going to backfire, and y'all going to be sitting here crying the same goddamn story y'all been had for 20, 30 years.
The question is, how much should this be about trying to grow the game versus putting the most deserving players on? And I will say, the WNBA is pausing its season for an Olympic break, but of there being other reasons why players are chosen for this. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that history exists.
Real quick, Lex, before you jump in on that, though, to a degree, though, the problem that the NBA and Michael Jordan and company were tasked with in 1992 is not an issue when you talk to women about women's game. The WNBA is a summer season here in the States. These women go overseas.
Right.
Like, there's already a global component that exists around women's basketball if you cover the sport.
You can grow it here, though, is the point. And it is growing. I mean, it's growing exponentially. Legs, jump in.
The 92.
But don't make a fuck about the Olympic team compared to the amount of love that the association gets. It wouldn't be no Olympic team without the fucking association. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't about growing the Olympic team. It's about growing the WNBA. There is no Olympic team without the WNBA.
He was coming off the embarrassment of '88, right? And he was like, you know what? Okay, enough's enough. Here's what happens when we drop the hammer. We're going to send our best now. And Barkley had the greatest quote ever. I don't know much about Angola, but Angola's in trouble, right? That's basically what he said going into that tournament.
Right.
So listen, here's my point on this. And I'm glad you started out what you said by saying I see a little bit of merit on both sides of the argument, because I'm in there as well. From a player's perspective, I totally get players in the WNBA that have established themselves, that have earned that spot. And it's 100%. Such an honor to be on the team. I get them being upset if they were to give the spot to Caitlin Clarke when she's not, on the merits of her play so far as a WNBA player, deserving of the spot. However, I do agree with what Stephen A. said in this regard. Yeah, it is about growing the brand of the WNBA still. And this is a tremendous opportunity to do that. You are not going to have a player, right, that is more electrifying in terms of eyeballs wanting to watch someone play basketball in the women's game right now than Caitlin Clarke. Take advantage of it, because ultimately, eyeballs, viewership, attention, all of that leads to better things for the entire league. And that's really what the goal should be, because you're not going to be threatened. They're going to win a gold medal. This spot, that last spot, whoever that gets, that person is not going to determine whether they win a gold medal or
not. At all. This would never happen with men, bro. It's never happened with men, dog. And it's ironic because women got too much pride and all that to allow for the betterment of the entire league when y'all been trying to better the entire league for years. Right? This would never happen with men, bro. Like, this is about business, dog. You feel me? Like he said, what happened to Isaiah Thomas? Fucking robbery like a motherfucker, dog. But at the end of the day, it was about appeasing Michael Jordan, dog. We need this motherfucker to be good. Right? But, Women gonna be women, dog. Self-sabotage. Y'all are your own worst enemy, bro. Y'all gonna burn this motherfucker out.